Back in the house again. It's Thursday, August 15th, 2024. Welcome to the only show about Spartan Dawgs, hosted by Spartan Dawgs. This is Sparta MSU. I'm your host, Jason Strayhorn, along with my co-host, Sedrick, Swervin' Irvin. Uh-oh, wait a minute. We couldn't even hear you. There you go.
The dog in me, straight. The dog is in me.
Okay.
It don't leave. It don't leave.
Your dog on a leash, off a leash right now, out there smoking your cigars and looking like it's nice and hot. Hey,
you see the palm trees in the back? Oh, let me.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Right. You see this in the back? You know, hey, does my head fit in there? I don't know if I can.
No, hell no. Hell, your head cover it.
Coming to you live from the Clarabelle Smith Center here, right, which is attached to the football building. I mean, there's so many names: Duffy Daugherty, Tom Izzo building, Greg Williams building, Mike McNamara locker room. It's all kinds of things going on here. But we are live in East Lansing. Cedric's down south, and we have a very special guest for you today. We want to get to him really quickly because it's exciting. We got ballers in Michigan State, man. We're getting better. We're getting younger. Getting greater. That's all that matters, Swerve. So, look, we're going to get into this real fast, Swerve. You down there in Florida, but it's 15 days until them boys come from down there and get their ass kicked in the Spartan Stadium. 15 days till Michigan State kicks off against Florida Atlantic.
And see, that's what I did today. I was in Boca, right? But real quick, I wanted to see the guys walk in the locker room, and I disguised myself as a high school coach, and I was just looking, because I can't wait, man. I can't wait to watch it from the suite where I'm gonna eat free food, looking down on there like it's like I'm in first class. But like I said, I saw the guys, man. They was laid back, they was laughing, they was cracking jokes, just like regular kids will do around this time. But I don't think they know what's gonna come in 15 days though. They was too relaxed for me.
Oh, it was?
Yeah. They was too relaxed.
It definitely was not that. We got a chance to see practice today. Me and George Blaha were at practice. So I seen a little bit of what your drone was catching. So, man, we're going to talk about that at a later date. Great stuff here in East Lansing. But don't forget, after the game on the 30th, there is a fundraising event on the 31st, Saturday from 2 to 5 at McDonald's. There it is on 4015 West Saginaw Highway in Lansing, Michigan. We're doing a large fundraiser. Come out and support. It's going to be a lot of players. It may be some people who run the university there, and I'm talking the highest you can get may be in attendance. I know Sparty has confirmed. We got confirmation that Sparty will be in the building. So along with myself and Swerve, we're going to be there. We're going to do a live taping of the show there. So it's going to be fun. Swerve, I know you can't wait.
Yeah, I can't wait. For one, it's a good cause, Stray, and then for another one, like I said, if it's free, it's for me. I got some guys that said they're gonna give me a number one. I got a guy that said he's gonna give me 40 nuggets for $11. So, and then at the end of the day, I gotta find a person that can buy me 2 sundaes. I just can't eat one. I gotta get 2 with the caramel, and hopefully they got the sprinkles, not just the nuts.
You gotta have 2 sundaes?
Yeah, I just can't have one. I mean, one of them fit like right here in this hand. See how it fit right? I need 2 arms so I can. Yeah. It's almost like having 2 snow cones.
Oh, okay. I gotta get some double cheeseburger action, the large fry, all that good stuff, man. We're gonna spend a lot of money. Spend money. I'm not trying to get free stuff because we need the proceeds.
Yeah.
That's what I'm doing. That's what everybody should be there for. Aside from Cedric trying to hit you, we gotta get money to the Smith family, with Amarion, obviously his mother, Gayla, lost her battle with cancer a week ago today. So those 5 siblings of his that are younger than him, all the way down to ages 2, you can see them on our social media platforms. We have pictures up to talk about that story. We're going to talk about it more as that date grows near, but please come out for that. But you got to make sure that if you're a business owner, you get your ship together. Here's a message from our friends over at Gray Matter Exchange.
Do you have your ship together? Gray Matter Exchange will audit your invoices to obtain refunds to your accounts. We negotiate the best rates specifically for your unique shipping. We provide you free consultation on small parcel shipping questions. We will get your ship together. Sign up today.
Make sure you get your ship together. Swerve, look, yeah, there it is. Please call the guys over at Gray Matter Exchange. We're gonna have Michael Gray on the show here real soon, so we will get a chance to meet him. He's a Spartan. His son's a Spartan. We're gonna get everybody a chance to know him and understand the business of getting your ship together really soon.
Yeah, you got to get your shit. I mean,
yeah,
you got to get your ship together. Because if you get your ship together, we can put it on the ship and we can make sure it get where it's supposed to go. But if you don't get your shit, if you don't put it on the ship, then we can't ship it where it needs. You know straight what I'm thinking about. I'm gonna go in my piggy bank and I'm gonna see that I got enough for 33 Happy Meals.
Oh, you changed. Now we're going back to Happy. That sounds like
not for me. I want to do it for the little kids though. So at the first 33 kids I see, if they can give me a discount, because you say we got to spend money, because I know I'm going to get some free because all these kids got money in college now. But I'm going to do it for the first 33 kids I see.
The 33 kids.
Because I'm thinking 33, if hopefully they can give it to me for about $5 or $6. 6 times 33, 8, carry the one about 200. Okay, y'all can do. I think I can do that, So yeah, I'm going to try to do that. The first 33 kids I see. And the kids for me is 5 and under these days. Because if you 6 and older, you ain't no kid no more.
33 for your jersey number. That's what you're talking about.
Yeah, that's my favorite number. Straight, come on. Come on, Straight. Come on, talk to me, Straight. 33 and green, baby.
All right. The first 33 kids eat on Swerve. But before we get to that, let's talk about MSU gymnastics real quick. We got to get to our guests. All right, MSU gymnastics. They just had a boatload of Scholastic All-Americans named for 2024. What an incredible team. Back-to-back Big Ten champions and Scholastic All-Americans. That means they're getting it done on and off the field. In their case, on the floor, right? They're getting it on and off the floor, right? In that classroom. Congratulations, ladies.
And also congratulations to one of those biggest fans, which is one of my. I'm a big fan of that, Miss D. Because she's always posting about gymnastics and her and her husband posting about they always supporting the gymnastic team. So that's how I even got my information before I got on the podcast, by following her and keeping up with the gymnastics. So I know she's proud of that too.
Oh man, Miss Dean, you talking about Harriet Dean? Right?
Harry Dean. Yeah, I said that. My bad. See, that's the problem, Stray. I was gonna tell you about this. So, I'm gonna be real quick. So, with my CTE and my Parkinson rehab, they usually I have flashcards, right?
Mm-hmm.
So now they put me in a room, right, and it was dark, and it was a good temperature, and they put some of these things over my eyes to let me focus and relax. And the lady said, you know what, just sit back and just think of something, that you're grateful for. And it just so happened, man, I was thinking about the podcast, man. And what I thought about was I would love to hear podcasts about people that really know what they're talking about, even been in what they're talking about and experience what they're talking about, if you know what I'm saying, right?
Yeah.
I love to hear from like us, Spartan Dawgs, talking about Spartan sports. And we can tell the people, what it took for us to beat the team that was number 1 in the country, beat a team that was number 4 in the country just to go to the Hawaii Bowl, play with numerous of guys that's been in the NFL and did great things, and played for, been on the coaching staff that had 4 or 5 future head coaches. Like, I would love to hear from the guys that been there instead of guys that just want to pick up a podcast and a mic and talk about stuff that they may Google about. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's a huge difference.
So at the end of the day, you're getting it real from the Spartan Dawgs that's been in the Spartan Dawg, that's breed Spartan Dawgs, and now that's OG of a Spartan Dawg, and that love being a Spartan Dawg.
Yeah, well said, Swerve.
I thought I'd just share that, man, because she told me I need to open up more to help my soul. So that's what I'm trying to work on.
Yeah, you gotta open up more, 100%. moving on because, you are shy, but we will get into that. The Spartans are over. Michigan State basketball men, they're over in Spain right now. They just had their first game against, and Michigan State basketball won 94-87 over the Madrid All-Stars. They got 2 more games, Swerve.
So they just played grown men?
I think so. I didn't see it.
Wow.
I know it's being streamed. I don't know exactly how it's being streamed, but people are able to watch it. We had reports. I don't know. I don't know if we can get some reports. Yes, they were pros. We're getting that from stats and info in the back. So yeah. Hey man, the Europe, that's good. Good for them. 2 more games. Put that schedule back up if we can. Against Valencia and then Barcelona on the 18th and 20th, respectively. So got a couple of days off. I'm sure they're going to get some good food out there. Looked like Michigan State hit the boards hard, so they were rebounding, crashing the board. That's Tom Izzo. That's his style right there. Swerve.
And to score 90 points first game, that's promising right there.
100%. It is. Man, look. I know something though, because our guest is going to be coming on the show. He's going to talk a lot about this. But you and I and everybody in this Is Sparta MSU world, we understand the power of CGA America. That's Charitable Gift America. Look, make your NIL charitable, everybody. Spartan fans, did you know that you can reap even more rewards for donating to Spartan Athletics than you do now? Make sure you can direct your money to the Spartan athletic programs of your choice and receive Spartan Fund points for your gift. Look, man, there's nothing better than that. Charitable Gift America has been doing so much work, mostly not the Olympic sports, but they also have football. They also have hockey. They have some big-time players. We're going to be bringing on a lot of athletes on from Charitable Gift America that they've helped every time. I mean, there's been no issues with their payments. All the athletes are extremely happy. And the part that I love about it the most is that they're teaching the kids how to be charitable with their earnings. So if they make whatever they get, 5% has to go back to a charity of their choice, which is awesome. So we're going to talk about that with our next guest, who's a phenomenal athlete. We're going to get into him here in a minute after these messages from our friends over at IHOP.
$5 pancakes.
$5 all-you-can-eat pancakes are back at IHOP for a limited time, or free with select combo purchase. Only at IHOP.
Hey, man, $5 pancakes, all you can eat. But let me tell you, Swerve, I know we didn't talk about this before, but nobody brings them in like you do. You got to go ahead and do the honors for our next guest.
When you talk about this next guest, you got to talk about greatness in the future. And start it off. They always say it's process before prize, but he came in winning championships off the back, off the top. And if you look at it, he has everything that it takes to be a pro. He got the agility work. He got the backhand. He got the overhand. He got this. He even get down on his knees and he say some things that he don't want to say on live, but he gonna tell us afterwards. But he won with pride. He made me proud, and I'm glad that he's a little Spartan dog. He's my little brother, and I can't wait for you guys to hear from him because he's gonna be the next great one. And I'm talking about great like the Williams of the world and everybody else of the world. But we're gonna have one great one that's from Michigan State University. Come on in, little brother. Whoa!
Matt Forbes joins This Is Sparta MSU. Welcome, brother.
Appreciate it. Thank you guys for having me.
Oh man, thanks for coming on, man. Like you have had a whirlwind of activity, I'm sure, for media and people calling you, doing articles. But like for you, winning the under 18, 18 and under national championship just a week ago.
Yeah.
What was that like?
It was unbelievable. I mean, going into the tournament, I was actually a 20 seed, so I don't think many people were expecting me to win, but It's amazing. It all went by so fast.
Man. So you were the 20th seed, so you had to defeat the odds. You didn't go in there as the heavy favorite. So what was that like? How many matches did you have?
There were 7 matches. But I mean, I don't know. Usually seeding is always off. It's always off by a little bit. I thought I should have been a little higher, but not like top 10 seed, obviously, but like 20s.
Shit, you're the number 1 seed now. I mean, what you mean? You shouldn't have been top 10.
Right. It ain't how we start, it's how we finish. And from now on, baby, we're going to be in the top. But just know, Matt, when you're at the top, you got some people that are going to be working like how you felt when you was at 20. You always remember that. So that's why we always got to kill a mosquito with an axe. We don't just want to hit the mosquito. We want to chop the motherfucker down.
Dominate.
Yeah, being the hunter versus being the hunted now. So I'm excited for it. I'm excited.
Oh, man. So Matt, take us back a little bit to where you got the love for the game. Did you play more than tennis growing up, or was tennis your first love and that was it?
I did track and field in middle school for like a couple years, but tennis was the first sport I picked up. But I've always played everything a little bit, like basketball, football, a little bit. But tennis was the one sport that just stayed throughout my entire life. So,
who introduced you to the game?
I played Wii tennis. That's how I got into it. Like my sister had a Wii when she was about 6
Wii?
or 5. Yeah.
The little game, the Nintendo, whatever.
Yeah.
Seriously?
Yeah, she had it. She had a Wii when she was 5, but I was just born when she was 5 because we're 5 years apart. So then as she got older, she eventually picked up a racket. And like my dad took her to lessons at a local club nearby. And I just kept on playing on the Wii tennis thing until I was able to walk and like actually play tennis. And so then by the time I was 2 or 3, I would always go with my sister to the courts, and I would always just hit around with my dad while she was doing her lessons.
Hey, so Matt, when you was on the Wii, was you kicking ass on the Wii, or were you up and down, or were you winning and gave you the confidence to be like, you know what, when I pick up the real racket, I can do this?
Man, you know I was winning. Come on now. Man, you know I was winning.
Because if you play me, man, I would have whooped your ass back then in Wii. I'm the Wii champion. No. Listen, in Wii, I was the Wii champion in track and field, right? Because they got track and field, and I was the Wii in tennis championship. I'm talking about around the world, the country. I was a champion. You would have got it too. You was 3 and 4. I don't care about age. So if you 18,
human life. Come on now.
If you 18, Matt, and I'm 46, so that's 28 years, right? So when you was 3, I was 31. I would have tore your little ass up. Boom.
Oh no.
Yes, I whoop a 3-year-old. I don't care. And I'm talk trash.
You would have had whooped your ass. That's what I think. You
at 3.
I never respect. Hey, all I'm gonna say is when I was younger, I did not respect that many elders. So hey, I'm just saying.
I love it. So you played a little bit of other sports, basketball, but you really. So Wii was the reason. I see a deal coming. There's something. There's an NIL deal somewhere right there. If that's how you learn how to play the game, then they owe you.
Hopefully we'll see how that goes.
But so your sister played, and did she go on to play in college?
Yeah, she played at UCLA. I think she got to as high as 2 in the country.
Okay.
In college tennis, she won Wimbledon junior doubles.
Okay.
Her resume was up there, and then she went to UNC after finishing UCLA in 3 years, and she won a national championship with them. So, wow.
Yeah. So Matt, I stand before you, knowing that we have All-Americans in basketball, All-Americans in baseball, hockey, football, and now I'm claiming that you would be the next Hall of Famer. All-American. How did Michigan State get lucky to get a Matt to come to East Lansing?
I mean, the coaches are great. I already knew a couple guys on the team going into like my visits. So I mean, I had like a checklist of everything I wanted in school because at the end of the day, I want to play professional tennis. So, and I want to use college as like a stepping stone into transitioning into professional tennis. And I felt like Michigan State, they had the resources, they had the coaching, they had everything. And I also want to play for national championships. So I felt like they had a mixture of all of those that fit perfectly. I think their goals aligned with my goals very well.
So I'll go ahead, Chris.
I was going to talk about the coach, Harry J. Doon. You know, he's
I wasn't going to talk about the coach. I was going to talk about I'll be on campus in 2 weeks. If you want to get a double partner or you want to train with the best, to be the best, to beat the best, then he is no better than me, straight. That's all I was saying.
So Matt, just so you know, Sedrick has got this training going on with Ozan. Well, he calls him OB. He's going to be working with him, getting his footwork together in his front yard out here, you know, in East Lansing with him. You know, so I'm sure that's what he wants to work in with you.
Of course, I got you. Right. I got you.
But talk about Harry J. Doon. You know, he's a young coach who's been able to. I mean, he's on fire. I mean, recruiting some of the best talent in America to come to East Lansing. What is it about him specifically that you connected with?
I mean, first time I was getting recruited, I was like talking to him. But I could only take 5 visits, and like that was also his first year as a coach, so like I didn't have enough time to see like what he could have done. Mm-hmm. But I've always liked the guy through both. I've liked him as coach, as a person. Really, I didn't know enough about him as a coach until like now. Mm-hmm. But yeah, as a couple years passed, he reached out again, and it just clicked. I mean, he's one of those guys. He knows exactly what you need on and off the court to succeed, and I feel like that's what will help me a lot.
100%. And you know, so did you know Ozan before? Who are the players on the team that you do know going into?
I've known David Say since I was like 8 or 10. I was really young because he lives in North Carolina as well. Ozan, I've always heard of him because he's a couple years older than me, and he was always really good. But I've never really like talked to him until recently. So, I mean, I've always I've heard of a couple guys on the team, and there's a foreign guy that he's coming into the class, same class as me. His name is Daniel. I don't know how to pronounce his last name, but I've seen him on a few ITF tournaments. He's really good as well. I think he's like ITF 50, like 50 in the world. So
wow.
Yeah, that's it. Their program is up and coming, so I was attracted to that as well. And Ronnie Holman, he went there last year, so and one of my friends, like best friends with him, so.
Okay, yeah, because you know we learned a little bit. We learned about tennis. It's a team sport, but kind of different. Like it's still individuals. When you guys go on the road and play in tournaments, a lot of times you're alone, right? Yeah. You know, how has that been for you?
I haven't played many pro events. I've only played like one pro event, 2 maybe.
But you got a big one coming up, right?
Oh, for sure. Yeah. I'm playing a bunch of them this fall, and then U.S. Open, of course. But it could get lonely at times. I feel like, from what I've heard, like people like that really go on tour, it can get lonely at times. But it's just discipline. Just keep on going at it is really what the difference is. I mean, that's their source of income, literally their source of income. So there's no time to really like let the loneliness, like all those bad emotions. You can't really hold on to things too long.
Wow. Because you're coming out of North Carolina. Originally, you had committed to them, right?
Yeah.
And so you committed to North Carolina. How did that whole recruiting process go? And then before you decided to come to Michigan State, take us through that journey.
I don't know if I want to talk about North Carolina too much, especially like on a podcast. I don't know if I want to talk about them too much, but I mean, it was home. So, yeah. I mean, it's like 20 minutes from where I live, but
okay.
Obviously things happen. Again, I don't want to talk about it too much live on a podcast, but yeah, I mean.
Oh, I didn't know there was bad blood or anything.
I mean, I mean, like Bad Blood. I don't know. Bad Blood is a stretch, but like,
Yeah.
I don't. Yeah.
You moved on, so now Did you visit any other schools?
I visited Georgia.
The Dogs, huh?
Yeah, visited Georgia.
And then landed in East Lansing. So have you been able to move into East Lansing yet, or are you going to wait till the fall?
I'm moving in. What's today's date? Today's the 15th. So I'm moving in 5 days.
5 days. So you're going to need a jump on like where the best restaurants and everything like that are, right?
You might need to put me on. Come on now.
Oh, say it get you tight.
Hey, if you want breakfast, $5 pancakes, all you can eat. Woo, woo. Hey Matt, walk me through what's on that playlist. What's on that headphone set? Because I was able to see the Zarenas of the world walk through with the book bag on, and when you're in that locker room coming out, what's on that headphone to get Matt ready to say, I'm going to go out here and kick some ass?
Don Toliver, Travis Scott, Drake. I mean, something up with the beat to like get me going.
Okay, I'm gonna send you a playlist of. I've been in the studio lately, and me, Trick Daddy, Lil Jon, and Biggie before he passed. Yeah, I got some tracks with you. I need you to.
I think he's a little too. Do you listen to old school?
Not really. I mean, not really.
No, man, that's Generation Z. You understand that?
Yeah, that's long gone. That's long before I was born. So I might leave it up to you guys. I'm leaving.
Well, what year were you born, man?
2006.
There you go. See, yeah, rest my case.
Like Kevin Hart said, damn.
2006. So like we're gonna play. Do we have a clip of you winning the national championship here? Let's play that.
Oh, geez.
One. Right. Okay. Oh!
Game 7 out. 3 sets to 1. 6-3, 6-3, 4-6, 7-5.
I knew Sid was gonna love that.
Oh boy.
As I think you said, I do this ship. You did. It's a Great Matter Exchange. Let's do the promo. Ship. Get your ship. That's what that was. I do this ship. Good job.
Oh, that's what you heard? I thought he said, I do this shit. I do this shit. Motherfucker.
I was in the moment. I mean,
I love it, man. You ain't got to apologize. Shit, rejoice, brother. That's what you're supposed to do. But next time you fall, you kind of fall. You feel like, I don't know, it was kind of like a little awkward. Once you see it, you got to roll into it and boom, boom, and then matrix, and then be like, I do this shit. And then you should have took your shirt off. Oh, don't worry about that.
I played for like 4 hours. If I did that, I felt like my body was just gonna give out. So,
right.
But I don't know. I mean, like, there's so many people doubting me. So I was like, I don't know. I felt like my name was getting almost like it was getting like crossed off a little bit. So I was just like, you know what? I wanted to let it out. I know it was my last USTA event, and I knew I was probably gonna get code violation. I didn't know. I don't know if I did. But I was like, you know what? If I'm gonna get one, let me get it out. Let me let this out. Let me say this right now. So, yeah.
What's a code violation? So you get penalized for saying stuff like that?
Like a point penalty. Typically, I would get penalized if I said that. Like you can't.
But when it's set match championships over, you can.
You can still get a code violation. I'm surprised I didn't get one, to be honest.
Oh man, because you're the champ.
Maybe that's
Champs get perks. If McEnroe, man, you remember McEnroe? I don't know. That's way before you.
Oh, he was wild. He was wild. I've seen some videos of him.
Yeah, he cussed every umpire. What do they call them? Referees, umpires. What do they call them? Yeah, they cuss everybody out all the time. I miss that. So bring it back. Bring some of that back.
I'll try my best. We'll see how much I get away with. We'll see
Right.
how much I can get away with.
I love it, man. So man, so you get a chance to play in the U.S. Open. When is that? You said in like a week or so?
26th.
26. So what's that experience like? How are you preparing for that?
Oh, I took a few days off. I mean, it was a long tournament, but I'm gonna train here for a couple of days, and then when I get to East Lansing, I'll train there for a few days, and then I'll fly into New York, and then tournament starts.
Oh man, who's going with you?
My dad.
Okay.
Dad, yeah.
Are y'all going private or are you going commercial? How y'all? Because it seems like the way you saying, I just get into New York, like the private jet gonna go in,
Teterboro Airport.
I don't have the funds for that. I do not have the funds for that. So. No.
Do players come in private like that? Do some guys?
Maybe the top ones.
Yeah.
Maybe if they have the funds for it. I just don't have the funds for it. So.
No, you're gonna do the Spirit. No, North Carolina, you're gonna be America Airlines. That's what you got.
I'm flying from East Lansing to New York.
Oh, from East Lansing. That's right. Okay, so you Delta, baby. All right.
You know what? I'm gonna try to make a few phone calls because I know Stray know a lot of people, and I know a few people that got a jet. So let me make some calls. It may cost you a little penny, but not a big penny. The penny the same size.
So if we can get, that's if you can get tickets to the U.S. Open for said to be courtside with you and scream when you win. You get your private jet out there,
I'm gonna run on the court and give him a hug and fall down with him. Dun. Fans come out of the stands and the hug Matt Forbes. And then the security guard trying to grab me and I'm pushing them off me. I already got it in my head. Don't worry about that, Matt. Sometimes my CTE take me places where, I have to slow down and come back because my mind just go. But I can be in the stands as soon as you win, I'll jump over there and run. It's like almost like streaking.
That's too good.
Man, you had a great article in the Atlanta State Journal written by Graham Couch, which was awesome. He's a great writer. But I recommend anybody to go out and read that article if you get a chance. But he talks in there when he was talking to Harry J. Dune specifically about what the program is doing and how it's coming alive. And he brought up This Is Sparta through Charitable Gift America. It was a partner of ours. We just did a promo for them. But you talk about, your relationship with Charitable Gift America and Tom Dieter's over there and how he's impacted your life and what's going on here at Michigan State with tennis.
I mean, I feel like I think it's a great thing for the men's tennis team. I mean, be able to get opportunities through NIL, but also teaching us to give back to a charity of our choice or something that has affected us. I mean, my brother has leukemia, so.
Oh man.
So yeah, I mean, it's good. It's just good to not lose sight of what's important.
100%. I mean, that right there, do you ever think about, giving charity, to charities when you were 18 years old, Sedrick? Do you remember that? You being 18, you didn't think about charity, did you?
I couldn't spell charity.
You still can.
Right. So no, I wasn't thinking about it because at the end of nowadays, thinking about what these guys are getting before they even get to the campus, yeah, I'm pissed off about it, but I'm happy for them. But I'm pissed off because I could have got some charity, but my coaching staff was scared because don't worry about it.
There's a whole lot of thoughts that get stopped. North Carolina and, Stead's coaching staff in college. But look, I think it's a great thing with Charitable Gift America. I mean, he's helped so many people. Not only at Michigan State, but there's over 300 athletes, right, that have been impacted. And think about how many charities that have been impacted by that. Just at Michigan State, I mean, that's hundreds of different charities that are being impacted by Charity Against America, and what you're doing on the court, which is awesome. You know, Matt, we really appreciate you, man. Like, you know, what you've been doing. And I know we got a long way to go with it, right? You got the U.S. Open in a couple of weeks, so keep training, my brother. Keep, you know, rest up, but get sharp as you can because that's coming up. It's in New York?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right, man. We'll be watching. All the Spartans are going to be watching you and cheering you on as you go out there and do everything you can to represent the green and white at the U.S. Open. And then we can't wait to see you in the green and white playing for us because we're going to win a national championship. I see that coming. I mean,
of course, man.
A bus, baby.
Of course. Thank you guys for having me on. I really appreciate the opportunity.
All right, man. Appreciate it, Matt.
And Matt, I'm proud to call you my little brother, Spartan Dawgs, baby.
Yes, sir. He's Spartan Dawg all day.
Let's go.
All right,
Hey,
man.
Matt, before you go, I'm going to follow you on Instagram. So follow me back and then start liking some of my stuff and clue me in so people can know that I know you, and then it'll make me look good, too.
Oh, I got you. Don't worry.
Yeah,
I got you. I got you. I got
Get
you.
that follow. All right, baby. Take care. All right. Hey, said always got to find a way to get in there and include yourself, which is all right. I mean, that's swerve. If you wouldn't be doing that if you weren't who you are, which is good.
Straight. When I sit on this lady couch, my psychiatrist, she said, "What's wrong?" I said, "I don't hear the cheers no more. You know, I don't hear 'we love you, good job,' the pats on the back." So I try to find ways to uplift myself and my soul and my spirit. Yeah, I go to church. Yeah, I listen to the word, but I just, you know, I miss it and I need it sometimes. And that's all I'm trying to do, Straight. That's all. I'm just trying to, you know, if he get on, I get on, we get on.
Everybody gets on. Man, look, that was a lot, man. That's a great young man that has a lot of, man, he got a bright future. It is so good to see, you know, Michigan State going and finding people like this, not just athletes, but just great people. I mean, he learned how to play the game on the Wii. Born in 2006, going to the U.S. Open in 2024, just 18 years later. It's an amazing, amazing story. Swerve, before we get out of here, any final words before we take off?
I just want to promote, you know, those shirts and the people in the chat. When you get your shirt, like I say, I ordered my shirt as well. Can't wait for it to come in because I'm gonna wear it the first game of the season. And I want to see the people take a picture like that and post it so we can post it on our Instagram and our social media so we can show our support as This Is Sparta MSU and let them know that we're behind it. You know, any situation that we can support, we're forward. You know, as always, go green, go white. And then to Matt, man, I'm happy for the young kid to get a chance to play in the Open and to win the tournament like he did. He just got to work on the celebration a little bit, but I work with him on that, you know. But besides that, man, it was a great show, and I'm happy we had him on.
Well, 100%. You know, before we go, we got to get a quick little vision of the said drone cam because this is the preview for next week because we're going to talk about it after this Saturday's scrimmage for Michigan State football. Let me just see the intro for that said. Man, hey, people can hear that drone when it's coming over too. When it's screaming like
right.
that,
and it's funny the way Sean did it coming down like that. I had to do that when I was leaving East Lansing to go down to Boca. I had to go down because it was a thunderstorm. I went under the straight. Listen, my drone is so bad. I went under the thunderstorm and came up. It was like the Matrix, man. I'm telling you, like Transformer, baby.
Man, hey, man, you should work for the CIA, man. You doing good.
But see, yeah, I got to get it in this Saturday because coaches, I heard coach not letting people in. You know, he's working on some secret stuff that he don't want nobody to be a part of, not even alumni, not even former All-Americans. He don't want nobody in to see what he's cooking, which is, you know, some of us is 50-50 with it, but Coach, do your thing, baby. I'm behind you, but that drone, you can't stop my drone because I'm so far up in the air, baby. I'm past 30,000, you know what I mean? You can't do nothing about that.
Damn right. You know, we're going to be able to see it. We're going to report back to everybody what we saw, what said saw, and what I saw at practice today on Tuesday next week. And until next time, for Sedrick, Irvin, I'm Jason Strayhorn. This is Sparta MSU. Everybody have a good night. God bless you. Go green.
Go white.